What's up, YouTube? Is 2024 the year that Tom Chambers makes the Hall of Fame? Let's check out some of these highlights. Number 24 needs to be in the Hall of Fame in 2024. It's his year. Literally, it's his number. It's the man's number. The man has to be inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame this year. Let's check out some highlights to show you what I'm talking about, because this man is forgotten in NBA folklore. This man has been forgotten, but it wasn't until last season when Kevin Booker scored 70 points that he broke Tom Chambers' franchise scoring record. He had, I believe it was 60 points, or maybe it was like 62 points, that Kevin Booker just beat this man's Phoenix Suns career game scoring record. So he had a record that stood for almost 30 years. Let's check out this man here. This guy is a high flyer, and you know what's crazy is that this guy should have been. He just missed out with Shawn Kemp. I mean, look at this guy flying, just dunking like that. He started out with the San Diego Clippers, but he really took off with the Suns. Look at the guy skying and dunking like that. And the Seattle Supersonics, he was just right before Shawn Kemp. If this guy would have, if prime, look, I mean, golly, if prime Tom Chambers got to play with prime Shawn Kemp, it would have been the most fun thing to watch. They might have won, then maybe not. He was 3 Western Conference. Look at that reverse slam dunk, NBA Jam. I mean, wow. He reminds me a lot of Blake Griffin. The way that he would just dominate and just power dunk. He's better than Blake Griffin. And honestly, I think he's better than Carmelo Anthony. If we're going to talk about NBA all-time greats, this man, Tom Chambers, accomplished more in his NBA career than Carmelo Anthony. Look at him skying in the dunk contest. 3 Western Conference Finals appearances. 1 NBA Finals appearance with the Suns. They lost to the Bulls. 3 Western Conference Finals appearances with the Seattle Supersonics and the Suns. I believe it was the Lakers that beat them all of those years. Every single one of those years that they weren't able to get past the Lakers. But still, I mean, that's Magic and Worthy and Kareem. The possibly the greatest basketball dynasty to ever play the game. That Lakers team. So I mean, it's no shame in saying that you couldn't get past the best. But look at this guy slamming the ball. This guy still is not in the NBA Hall of Fame. And recently, Carmelo Anthony has gone into the taken to the airwaves of YouTube, saying that his number should be retired, and that Jokic is wearing 15 because, he's paying homage to him, and that he feels slighted by the Nuggets. But I don't feel like Carmelo Anthony has been slighted by the Nuggets. If anything, he has been inflated. His ego is certainly inflated, and he feels like he is up there with LeBron James, and he's certainly not. And here is this man, Tom Chambers, who people have completely forgotten about Tom Chambers, and I feel he's a better player. He has the Western Conference. He has more Western Conference Finals appearances than Carmelo, and he made it to the finals. Lost to Jordan. He played on the when he was old. He played on that Phoenix Suns team who lost to the Bulls in '93. And this guy, this is his year, 2024, number 24, Tom Chambers. This is his year, slamming the ball. What was that? I mean, just a dunk machine, but he was more than just a dunker. I mean, he had a jumper, and his game really would have, his style of play, even though it was fun to watch in the 80s and 90s, he would have dominated more today than he would have than he did in the late 80s and early 90s. But look at him dunking on David Robinson right there. I mean, he's just dunking on the Lakers. Just dunking on James Worthy, just taking it to the Lakers there on Magic Johnson. Look at him just dunking on the entire Lakers team. I mean, this guy was a dominant. Look at this dunk against the Larry Bird. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Him just dunking on the entire Celtics team. Oh, my gosh. This guy deserves to be in the Hall of Fame for sure. Why? Oh, this is in 93 when he played on the Phoenix Suns team. Just this guy, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. And, you know, before Carmelo Anthony does. In 2024, this needs to be his year. Him and Robert Horry. And this is the dunk that he's most famous for over Mark Jackson. And, you know, where he like put his knee in his chest. I mean, that was like an NBA Jam dunk right there. One of the best dunks in NBA history. You know, here's another dunk that he did against Bill Laimbeer. And this was back when, you know, the Pistons were NBA champions. Him just dunking on Bill Laimbeer's head. There's another video here. Huge dunk against the Celtics. I mean, this is just one of the best dunks of all time. In fact, I think this dunk is more impressive than the Mark Chambers dunk, or than the Mark Jackson dunk. I mean, him just dunking, taking it baseline, reverse jam on the entire Celtics team. I mean, it just, the man was impressive. You know, and for whatever reason, he has been held out of the Hall of Fame. I really would like to see Tom Chambers and Robert Horry. Robert Horry needs to be in that discussion of him making it into the Hall of Fame. And I'd like to do I'll do a video of Robert Horry, some of his highlights, because, you know, was he a superstar in the NBA? No, but I believe he has 7 or 8 championships, and each of those championships, you know, Big Shot Bob, as Tim Duncan would call him. I mean, his championships with the Rockets, the Lakers, and the Spurs. I mean, and he had big time clutch minutes that helped each of those franchises win championships. And even though Tom Chambers never won an NBA Finals, I still think he is up there with the likes of Charles Barkley. Is he as good as Charles Barkley? No. But he's up there with Charles Barkley. And Charles has been in the Hall of Fame for years. And I think he had an overall better career than Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony, you know, everybody, oh, a Hall of Famer for sure. You know, and this guy accomplished more. Tom Chambers went to more Western Conference Finals appearances than Carmelo, and he played in the finals. You know, Anthony was not as clutch as Tom Chambers, and was he a better jump shooter? Yeah, but Carmelo Anthony is one of the biggest busts in NBA history, and people compare him to LeBron James and think that he's up there with LeBron James. And honestly, to me, he's not even up there with Tom Chambers, and nobody knows who Tom Chambers is. And I feel like that 2024 is Tom's year to make it into the Hall of Fame. It's not only just the year 2024, but it's also his number. So 2024, the year of Tom Chambers and Robert Horry. Come on, NBA. It's been a long time coming for both of these guys. All right, YouTube, let me know what you think about it. This is KG Live. Please like and subscribe. I sure would appreciate that. All right, YouTube, take it easy.